Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, my peeps, my peoples. We in the building. Peep Squad is in the house, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about The Shy Season 2, Episode 2. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Help a sister out. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. This episode was like, damn. Like, it's really going down. Ethel got beat down. That was so messed up what happened to Ethel. Like, OMG. And it could be because of what Ronnie gave the gun to the Haitian Jamaican dude, the criminal that was, he had a philosophy, basically, and it was going to get back at him. That's what I think. And I think I got a refresher from Upsetter. Thank you for checking in last week. I really do appreciate that. But there is some people going around robbing houses, sitting out in front of the house, gambling, drinking, having a good time. And then next thing you know, they break into the house. So we'll see what happens. We see Q ain't around, but I know Q is somewhere. I know Q ain't just going to let it in, even though Ronnie's in jail. His is more people that got to answer to what happened to, Coogie. And so now Ronnie wants to get out of jail, and basically he's taking his guilty plea away. Oh my goodness. And he got a lawyer. He got a real lawyer. He ain't got no public defender. So he's trying to get out of jail because he needs to get home to his grandmother. She got an eviction notice, but she got money. She had money. She had some money in the house. And so we have that situation. Then we have, Emmett trying to find a place to stay, basically living with his father, learning that he's actually like a piece of shit too, like his father was, because his father explained it to him. And then now he got child support put on him, and he might go to jail if he don't make these payments, because he don't call DCYF on his children's mother, Tiffany, I think her name is. He got 2 other kids. Where them kids are? How come he ain't in their life? But he learned from his father, and his mother couldn't teach him how to be a man. She tried to raise him the best way she could. So basically now he's getting the lessons from his father, and he's going to get into the hair weave business, and that's good business. Like, do it. Like, if you black females are buying weave, wearing weave, we need to be selling weave, owning company and businesses straight up and down, man. So he's going to get into that business. I was like, yeah. And Kevin is going to snitch. He actually realized that I guess he has a better life than his friend Jake too as well. And then knowing that Jake was like, I don't have my mama, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't even know who my mama is. If she knocked on this door, you got it good. And so basically I think, Kevin just had a change of heart. And I don't know what Reg is going to think about, Kevin getting on the stand snitching, because Kevin knows what be going on at Reggie's house and his boy's Jake's house. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that situation. But Jake done got it hard. He got a gang member raising him. The streets is raising him, basically. But his brother said, you better do your damn homework. But Jake is smart. He want to hustle. He wants to make money. He wants to do it legally. But, eventually when he gets older, he's most likely going to get in the gang unless there's some way out for him that he can get help. And then we have poor Brandon. Every time we turn around, something's going on with Brandon. Basically this time he got his truck back. He didn't get robbed or whatever. But, he got Reggie coming to his truck trying to get free food and shit like that. Then on top of that, he lost his best friend Junior, one of his best friends Junior that he grew up with, and he's going to as well. So it's just like, damn, it's one thing after the next for him, and then basically not fitting into his girlfriend's family because he comes from a poor background and he's not making millions and billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So it is like that with him. And then we got Detective Cruz. He's back on the case. He's gonna find out what's going on, because he got to make sure shit is legit too, because he got to make sure Ronnie stays behind bars and everything with Mr. Ronnie Davis stays legit, that the case don't get thrown out or anything like that, because he put some blood, sweat, and tears in it. He did a little convincing too, and did a little shady shit too as well. So he got to make sure this shit happens, it goes down. And so we have that situation. I'm like, damn. And then Ronnie is getting himself a lawyer. Now he's gonna be making liquor for the jail, for the prison that he learned over there when he was serving his country. It's like, damn, Ronnie was serving his country. He can't get out and get a job as being a cop. He can't get out and get a better job or nothing. It's like, damn, he was abandoned by his country and became an alcoholic from the shit that he's seen, and then getting turned down when he tried to apply for the police department. Like, shit, damn, Ronnie be going through, and then he done killed the kid, you know. And then he lost the kid too as well, even though it wasn't his biological. I'm just like, damn. Reggie finally gets to meet, you know, the big kingpin, but he still ain't the boss. There's another boss. There's the old man that's the boss that, you know, he won't get to see right now. And it seems like Reggie is just on eggshells, but he can rob and take what you got because basically he was late with his payment and the big boss came in. It ain't Trice no more. It's the big boss. So now he's been officially abducted into selling weight for somebody that's called the old man. And Q got the word that he can come down here and handle some business, but it got out of control. So Q is done. So we'll see if Q's gang or anybody comes around. Is it really done? Q is not coming back. I like Q character, for real, for real. And so we have that situation. So we're going to see what's going to happen with everything. Like, it's just like, damn, it's going down. And so then we get on to, you know, the cops, they show up. They're at, you know, Ethel's house and everything. And basically looking at the crime scene, you know, Detective Cruz is telling the other detective, hey, listen, yo, everything is messed up in here. Like, I know her. She had a shotgun, blah, blah, blah. She was a tough chick. You know, her grandson's in jail for murder, whatever. He's supposed to be confessing. And they're trying to figure out whether, you know, if it was retaliation. And now they got Brandon chilling with, you know, what's his name, Reg, and taking pictures of him, and now they're gonna try to put a case on him. They already tried to put a case on him about so just like damn, they tried to put a case on him already. Now they're gonna try to put another case on him. It's just like he every time you turn around, it's like Brandon's always getting the short end of the goddamn stick. No matter what he does, he gets the short end of the stick, but he still stay positive. He still keeps going. He still try to help people. He still maintain humanity and carrying himself with positive energy. But shit, the negative shit just be coming at Brandon, just be thrown at him. So, you know, basically they're checking the house out. You know, the new detective on the case, you know, she's from the other side of town, and she ain't really feeling Detective Cruz because, you know, his partner got arrested and they all got brought down. People got killed, people got shot, and, you know, Q had to go because a cop got killed. I'm just like, damn, you got Red showing up to, you know, Brandon's truck, liking his food, taking his food, but I think that something's going to work out with that situation. I think Reg is going to invest in Brandon, and somehow, some way, if the season keep progressing to another season, we're going to see Reg, either he's going to invest in Brandon or he's going to have, I think he's just going to invest in Brandon. I don't think he's going to do nothing like that to Brandon because I think Brandon has grew on him and everything like that. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I'm just like, damn, this shit is crazy. And then we got Reg. You just robbed Brandon for some food, but he turned around and got some dirty shit on him too. He gets up in the car and guess what? Somebody put the gun out on him. He don't check. He don't look in the car to see. He's a big time drug dealer. He's a gangster. He's in the hood. He don't look in his car and check, but because he thinks he's untouchable. But he keeps getting into these situations where he can be touched and killed. So he's not really watching his back like he's supposed to. But right now, he's getting by. And then we have none other than Emmett sleeping on his father's couch. There ain't no food. The kids are playing. Put makeup on him, lip gloss on his eyebrows. There ain't no food. There ain't no peanut butter and jelly. There ain't no pancakes. There ain't no cereal. There ain't enough to go around. So basically, there's some rules that the father said that Emmett has to do, and Emmett has to help the kids get ready for school. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask him shit about his mama, and be home at 7:00 for dinner because his father's a grown man. And Brandon looks down at his father's feet like, "You got on my shoes." He was like, "Whatever in this house is mine, baby." I was like, no, he did not take his son's shoes, but Emmett can't do anything about the situation because he don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. And basically, I think he's finally going to get it. He's going to get it that he's going to have to become responsible. But right now, he could be facing time in jail, and he won't ever see his son or be able to pay child support because he'll be locked up and then have a criminal record. Then it'll be hard to get student loans, financial aid, and shit like that, and that's how you get out the system. And Bill Clinton put that law into if you have a criminal record, you can't get financial aid and shit like that. So we have that situation. So he got to find a quick way to hustle. It's not like he sleeps all day and lay around. He be trying to hustle, but shit don't be working out for him. Like the sneakers he brought that was messed up, and he got robbed too as well. Like he's been going through some shit too as well. He done seen some shit and been involved in some shit. He's been going through some things, but maybe the hair weave business might actually help him. And basically he's realizing that he has to fend for himself and take care of his kids, and his father's trying to teach him a lesson. You know, then we got Ronnie. He's in jail getting, you know, tore up from the floor up with his own alcohol and everything like that. But then he talks to another prison mate. The prison mate tells him, you know what, you ain't gonna get out of here, because Ronnie's bragging that he's gonna get out of here because he got to get home and find out what's going on with his grandmother and protect her and everything. But the inmate said, you got a public defender. You know how many cases they have? You ain't getting out. And so he was like, but the dude Wolf on the, you know, the prison court, you know, he's a, you know, Aryan Nation dude, can help you out. It's like, damn, black people need to have some black people to go to help them get out of jail too as well. They need to have some connections. Like, damn, what we doing, baby? We need to come together, do something. So we have that situation, and then we have, you know, we have Jake basically going around the store with, you know, with Poppy. Basically Poppy know all the prices of everything because Jake wants to start a store. He want to hustle food, hustle snacks and everything like that. But you know, then Kevin wants to get involved, and he doesn't really want Kevin to get involved because he's like, Kevin, you don't need to hustle. You don't need this type of lifestyle that I have. That's what, you know, Jake says to Kevin later on in the episode. But Kevin wants to be down. He wants to feel a part, that they are friends, like they all have something in common. They do have something in common. But only thing is, you know, he has more structure. You know, Jake has no structure. He has no support, you know, like that. His brother don't even know how to be an older brother or a father or any type of figure to him other than what he knows, and that's gang banging in the streets and hitting up females and wearing jewelry and driving nice cars. That's what he knows. That's what he was learned. They wasn't learned, you know, taught anything else too as well, because they ain't got no parents, they ain't got no family members, they got nobody around. And so, you know, it's good that Reggie didn't just throw his brother to the wolves and put him into, you know, custody. But maybe, I don't know, would Jake be off better if he was in DCYF custody, if he was in a group home? Maybe, maybe not, because he could be taken advantage of physically and mentally too as well. But he's going through some things at home. He done seen murder. He done seen kidnapping. You know, Jake done seen some shit. But you know, Kevin has too as well. But Kevin is actually going to counseling. People care about what's happening. So his brother's like, get over it, because man up. This is what the life is about. So now we have Brandon basically going to a dinner with his girlfriend Jerrika, and basically, you know, her parents and her side of the town don't really like Brandon because he ain't from money. He don't got money. And the parents are like, yo, we put $100,000 and you going to school. You can go finish your law degree, and you're messing around with some dude that's selling food, slanging food, you know, just a cook. He can't afford to take care of you. I was like, damn. They did. And then just throw him. And then she had to lie and say like he works for this restaurant again, the restaurant where he got fired from, and blase and the third. But they still do not approve of him at all. So now we have, you know, Emmett. He's with Tiffany. He should have never called DCYF on her and did all the shit that he did, because he did some immature shit too as well. For you already know that she's crazy and she's vindictive. Why add fuel to the fire too as well when you can't even take care of yourself? So why you gonna call DCYF on Tiffany just to get back at her? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get yourself together, and you should have been getting yourself together before she put child support on you. So now she put child support on you, and now she's after you, and basically you still haven't seen your child. So that's just all messed up for him. You know, Emmett's going through it, and it seems like Emmett, his mother's there, but she's really not there. Like, she tries to be there. She tried to guide him and tell him what to do and go to school, whatever, but she can't make him be a grown man. She can't force him to take care of his responsibilities, because if she could, she would have made his father do the same thing as well. So it is what it is. And so then now we have Jerrika. She ends up getting a meeting with the big lady at her parents' house that owns property, and she wants to work for her and be her property manager, be a real estate agent, and also be her broker in the whole 9 yards. And Jerrika comes there with like plans for like housing and all types of stuff to help people out that are from the community. And the lady said, I don't help people out like that no more. I don't help people on Section 8 because they come and they tear up your house. Yes, that that can be very true, but damn, somebody take what you got from you, what you gonna do? You gonna be back in them slums too. Somebody let you in, you got in, you got lucky. And that's one thing that is just the sad thing, is the coon and shit, that you get somewhere and you think, okay, I'm not gonna look back. And that's why we have the turmoil that we have in our community, because we are not together. We have to help each other. One gets in, 100 of us need to get in, just like 1,000 of us need to get in. You see every other culture helping each other and supporting each other. We need to get back to doing that too as well. Okay, have people have training, classes, or they have to go through some type of home economics class before they can move into your property, and then basically the government will give you some money for them taking the training and the classes and the courses to fix up the community, to fix up the house if they do mess it up, and just vet the people, because everybody that's in the hood don't want to be in the hood. Everybody that's in the hood ain't bad. Everybody that's in the hood ain't dirty. Everybody in the hood ain't nasty. People just sometimes just want a safe place to go, and sometimes they need to appreciate what they have too as well. But sometimes people need to be shown, because they only seen the slums. So anyways, she ain't feeling what Jerrika's trying to say. Jerrika switched it up real quick, was like, no, it could be this, it could be that, it could be for the rich, the wealthy. And then the lady was like, I want to come to your house and see how you eat. If you're gonna stage any of my properties, I want to see how you live. And so she goes over there to Jerrika's house, and she's happy and she's satisfied. And then we get to Jake. He's home. He got snacks and stuff. He's about to get ready to sell and make some money. His brother said, good idea. And he was like, I'm selling these for 60 cents, 30 cents. His brother was like, look, you see that table? Ain't nothing but cash on that table. You don't be slanging change. And sometimes people have that mentality, and you can see how smart Jake is, but this is what Jake has been instilled in him, what has been installed in him, and what he is learning. So basically, and there's a lot of kids that are out here with the same story. So we have that situation, and so it's just like, damn, his brother is like, yeah, this is a good job and everything, but you're gonna be slanging change. We don't slang change. But his brother did have a good idea, like, sell everything for $1, baby. That way you don't have to have change. They give me a solid $1. I ain't gotta get you no change. Reg gotta get that money back over there to the big boss, because he was late on his payment. So they're about to go do a 187, about to go rob somebody's house. And right now we already know the 60-30 mafia basically are going through cahoots. There's some shit going on. They're beefing and they're in turmoil, but they might be out of turmoil because Reg has just been crowned. So we'll see how that situation go for Reg, because how Reg be slipping all the time. And then we got the detective. Basically, she's trying to get some help from Detective Cruz, and like, something, get on it. And and she goes like, listen, I went over there to Esther's house. Her money's there, her jewelry's there. This was like, this is a vendetta. Somebody came here, wanted to hurt her, of course, to beat that old lady like that. Thank God she's still alive. She's in critical condition right now, and thank God Jada Washington came through, Emmett's mom, to save her and take her to the hospital and everything. And it just seems like Jada Washington is very broken, very hurt, and she don't know how to live life no more. She don't appreciate life, but she's getting there by moving to a smaller home, saving some money. She lost her job because she was stealing, stuff to help Ronnie when Ronnie got shot and shit like that. But she just seems like she's just real hurt, like she was dealt a real bad hand in life, and a lot of people are. So Jerrika got the real estate lady guru over to the crib, and guess what? Brandon put on his cooking show and cooked for her that expensive food that all the rich people like. And guess what? Jerrika got the job and she's happy, but the lady says, you know what? I don't want none of those people at my house. You know what I'm talking about. And so Brandon knows what she's talking about. It's like, damn, just bad for business. And so it's like a sad thing. And just like, damn, Brandon gets shot and down, like shoot down all the time. Like, if he ain't good enough, and then he's only good for his cooking, halfway decent for that. But but Brandon's a good kid. He's a good man, got a good heart, and he wants things, and he's striving, and he's trying, and he's building. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, especially without a helping hand. And so then we have, Emmett, he's with his father. His father got all his women and his kids in one house and everything. They're all getting along. He got a new baby's mother, a new wife, and the rest of them, but they're all happy, and it's like a family. And Emmett feels a certain type of way. He feels like, damn, like, this is crazy. My mom didn't have this, and my mom struggled by herself, and I look at this cozy family. And so so, Emmett's father brings him outside because Emmett walks away and he was like, son, I was that piece of shit ain't do. When your mom got me, I was a boy and now I'm a man. So I had to change. So I think Emmett is trying to, have that message resonate with him too as well, where he got to look at himself too. He just can't say Tiffany it ain't shit. He ain't shit either. So it goes both ways. And so we got Ronnie. He got the alcohol on a towel. He goes bring it to, the Aryan Nation brothers and whatever, the Aryan brothers. Excuse me. And then the towel soaked in liquor. He said, give this to Wolf, and he don't know what to do with it. And basically, he's going to teach him how to make that liquor. But after he teaches them, can the lawyer just walk away? Like, I don't know, making a deal with the devil. Then they called him the N-word and all types of names. I was like, damn, but Ronnie got to do what he got to do. He's trying to get home. Do you actually think Ronnie's going to get out? And then the Aryan Nation dude was like, oh, what are you in here for? Ronnie was like, murder a kid. And he was like, was it a black kid? Ronnie was like, yeah. And he was like, I guess black lives don't matter. I was like, you damn low down for that. And there go the dude right there. He looks all scary with all them tattoos all over his face. And then we have Reggie. He meets up with the big man, the big boss, and let him know that Q's out the way. I was like, okay, yeah. Q's friends are somewhere. So basically, the new detective from the other side is talking to Cruz and letting Cruz know that there is a stream of burglaries and robberies that are going on in the neighborhood, and it's all suspicious and no one's been caught. So, and they're also trying to figure out if the break-in with Miss Ethel is actually personal, and they believe it is because, Ronnie killing Coogie. And then now Ronnie is trying to, take back his statement. Then you got Kevin. They want him to snitch and he don't want to snitch. So now you have, Brandon. He goes to bring food to his friend, that's deceased, the way he got shot in the head or whatever, blah, and the third in the drive-by. And, Reg comes through. He got money. He's slanging that money or whatever. And then, Brandon feels a certain type of way. But she was like, the mom said, Brandon, I just wish my son would always stood with you guys and hung with you guys or whatever. So then that's when Brandon was like, well, Reggie, told me to make this food or whatever. It's all a part of the plan. Like, this is what Reggie wanted. And so Reggie now and, Brandon are kind of cool right now. Like, I guess it's in. And so we got the detective over here taking pictures on the low. And you see that Brandon is with Reggie. And Reggie's been robbing people. And Reggie sells drugs. And he's a gang member. And possibly could have something to do with Krugie's death. And why Ronnie's in jail. And Brandon is using these people to get revenge on his brother being killed. So, like, damn. They try to put a case on Brandon. And then we got the two boys sitting here. This shit was just like, damn, this is sad with Jake. And this is a story for a lot of kids. Like, a lot of people go through this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I wouldn't even know my own mama if I seen her. The gang is all messed up. They gonna kill each other. Because, Kevin is asking questions like, so... He was like, so where's everybody at the house? Is quiet. He was like, oh, they're over there. Homeboy got killed. He got shot. What happened? And then, and that's when Jake was like, showed his gun too. Kevin got kind of nervous. And Kevin is realizing, like, this ain't the life for him either. Too as well, even though he'll save his life in a minute. When it comes down to you and him, Kevin's gonna save himself. But then to have Jake was like, oh, they're snitching on each other and they kill each other back and forth. Now we go kill one of his homeboys and then they come kill one of our homeboys, and it goes back and forth as stupid. And Kevin's realizing, yeah, it is stupid, and he's thinking about stopping the violence too as well, and basically doing something different. And then actually, he didn't really know Coogie, but basically speak on his behalf, and his mom is worried and everything like that. So it's just like, damn, man. It's crazy because now, Kevin just says like, yo, listen, I'm going to testify. I'm going to speak. And then now you have the new attorney and also the public defender was trying to convince Ronnie to use Coogie's Johnson's, criminal record, being arrested or having marijuana on him as a way to try to get him off. It's like, damn, they always paint the victim as a bad person. They're trying to get them off. Just like, damn, man, shit is crazy. So we gonna see What's gonna happen? Reg got a lot of Reg and Brandon gonna hook up in some type of way. And then Reg got a nerve to tell his homeboys to go to Brandon's truck and eat free food. Come on. Like, I'm like, they are some ill shit. But anyways, you guys tell me what you think about the situation, what you think about the show. You know, what part stood out to you. And Ronnie making this prison drug is like crazy. And then how does Ethel get all that money when she got an eviction notice going? Ethel got some money, baby. Peace and my one love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peace.